St. John the Baptist Parish is found in Taytay, Rizal. It is under the leadership of Monsignor Peter Cañonero and the assistant priests, Reverend Father June Mejia and Reverend Father Boy Daguman. It is part of the Diocese of Antipolo, led by Most Reverend Gabriel Reyes. The parish's mission is to live the Word of God with reverence and to act with care, especially for the needy. It envisions a Christian community that is unified and loving, with the guidance of the Blessed Trinity with the Virgin Mary. Its patron, St. John the Baptist, was purified from original sin before his birth and served as a precursor of Jesus. The parish was built in 1579 and underwent 3 major renovations. It has many organizations which can be sorted into 7 categories: youth, family life apostolate, vocation, worship, religious movements, medical, social, and human development, and finally, MELF. One problem of the parish that we identified was the sound system, which sometimes caused difficulty in hearing and understanding some parts of the Mass.
Before we started service as Knights of the Altar, we had to find inspiration first. We found this inspiration through our interview with the previous president of Knights of the Altar, Kuya Joseph. He perfectly exemplified the following line taken from Matthew 5:6. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. It taught us that faith is best expressed through actions. Actions that show the need to instill greater morals and inspiriting the Christian values. And in turn, these actions will be blessed by continuous growth in holiness. This eye-opening tip led us to serve even more than our minimum service time, which we will next narrate.
For our last term, the most memorable one, we did our parish involvement. Let me first describe to you our training and preparation as altar servers. Angelo and I started our practices on the nights of January 22 to the 24th. Each night, we practiced for 2 hours each, mastering the parts of the Mass as well as the tasks of the altar servers. After these practices, we began our first service at 7 in the evening of January 27. As our first experience to serve, we felt really tense at the start, although our fellow servers happily guided us on the things we've missed. After this, our next service, now with Matthew as an assistant server, happened on the evening of Saturday, February 2. Our final services, to complete our 4 hours of involvement, happened at 5 and 6 a.m. in the morning of Sunday, February 10. We all woke up early and were there in the parish by 4:30. Here are some more pictures of our services. Describing my personal experiences during these services, I felt so happy to finally be able to serve my beloved childhood parish. What makes me have such a strong personal bond with my parish is not because it is close to my home, which by the way only takes about 3 minutes to get there, and you can even see it from the window of our room. It's also not because of its simple yet elegant architecture. Rather, it's a personal calling from God that makes me closer to Him and to my faith through this parish.
I can improve my relationship with my parish by serving at Mass regularly as a knight or sacristan. I will also try to attend Mass regularly unlike before, when I only went to hear Mass when I'm not busy. I realized that we should always allot time for God. He should not be the one at the bottom of our priority list. Instead, He should be always our priority.
The identified problem of our parish has always been its sound system. To us who served as altar boys, we were near the speakers, and yet we couldn't hear it properly. So we suggest that our parish hold a fundraising program to alleviate the function of the sound system. We propose that they may do this in the form of a bazaar, wherein the people would be allowed to design their own shirts for the Year of Faith, and the parish would be the one to design it and publish it for a price of 300 pesos.